Hi everyone, just thought I'd jump on here tonight to talk a little bit about Young Living's Vitality range, or the Plus range as they're called in the European market. They're all the little bottles with the white labels. Okay, so there is currently about 16, I think, essential oils that have been approved for ingestion in Europe, in the European market. Now there are various different numbers in different parts of the world. In some areas you can ingest many more than that. But in the European market at the moment, what has gone through regulation and been approved as a food supplement is there's 16 on the European site available at the moment. And they're a mixture of spices and things like citrus fruits like lemon, tangerine, you've got lime, you've got orange, clove, fennel, etc. There's a whole list of them there anyway. I just said I'd have a little discussion about it because when we're at fairs and we're at different events, people are often quite surprised when we might ask them to sample some of the oil in some fizzy water, some sparkling water, and they say you can drink it, or they're quite surprised. And I suppose the French have been ingesting oils for decades. It's been a cultural thing. I know that I've learned from my colleagues in Young Living and other I suppose aromatherapy services that the general thinking in aromatherapy initially in teaching would have been that you can't ingest essential oils. Now the reason for that would have been because 99% of what was on the market, they couldn't stand over what's in the bottle. Now the reason for that is the actual marketing of essential oils, the regulation in America, as it stands, would be that you need between 5 to 10% of essential oil in a bottle for it to be marked as an essential oil, a therapeutic essential oil. So then you don't really know, what else is added. That remaining 90-95% could be synthetics. It could be pure oil. It may not be. So we just ask everyone, if you do sample Young Living's Vitality range or Plus range, as we said, just, do your research if you are using any other brand, because we can only stand over these. These are the ones that have been regulated as a food supplement. So you can add them to your baking if you're good like that. I'm certainly not. I know that the mint is absolutely divine in melted chocolate. The orange is gorgeous in melted chocolate, or you can add it to baking. Lemon in cool boiled water, a cup in the morning. Much easier than cutting up your lemons, and you're more likely to stick to your regime if you just have the bottle next to the kettle. Any of them in sparkling or still water, whatever your preference is, just one drop, maybe for a 500ml bottle. They're just so refreshing. Now, just to say to you that, as I said to you, the Vitality range or the Plus range, which is the food supplement, they all have white labels, okay? Now, the reason for that is that part of the regulation is you can't regulate an oil which is for therapeutic use and a food supplement in the same way. The labels have to be separate. So the contents of these two bottles of orange are identical, okay? So the contents of what's in this is identical to what's in this, okay? It's just that this one is approved for diffusing, for topical use, and this one is approved for ingestion as a food supplement. But they are identical in terms of their contents. And like all Young Living products, they are 100% grade A essential oils, and Young Living are the only company to carry the seed to seal guarantee, which means they stand over the process from the seed right down to when your bottle is sealed and arrives at your door. They can stand over the process from start to finish because they have full control over their process, and they have complete open door policy in terms of their farms. Anyone can go visit any part of it at any time. It's one of the reasons I absolutely love Young Living, and I've fallen in love with it in recent months, and I've become a bit of an addict. So I'm not going to keep you much longer. I just thought I'd do a quick brief sort of, bit of an intro on the Vitality range. And if you have any questions, by all means, drop me a message. You might jump on or tag friends on YL Essential Oils ID on Facebook. My Instagram page is Chemical Free Living Ireland. And just check out the competition I have running at the moment on Facebook as well. You might tag a few friends on that and try and get some traction going on it. Okay, bye.